Hi, my name is Antonio Vanucci. Welcome back to the AAS. I'm your host, Antonio Vanucci. Today, I'm doing a 3 minutes on my picks for the Week 1 NFL regular season. So I'm going to be doing my picks for each team that is going to win or lose their games but not the score. So let's get started. So first is the 49ers at the Pittsburgh Steelers. I can see the Steelers winning that game. I'm picking them only this one time. And because I think their defense gets to Purdy, and I think they show the human in Mr. Irrelevant and win it in a close one. Next up, the Seahawks and the Rams. The Seahawks, I can see winning that ball game because Cooper Kupp is out week 1. And also you got Matthew Stafford, who could be a key player in that game, but also couldn't be. But I see the Seahawks winning that ball game. And then next up, the Dolphins and the Chargers. Last year, it was very close, but I see the Chargers getting their revenge against the Dolphins in a very tight battle that comes down to the last minute. Next up, the Texans versus the Ravens. I see the Ravens winning this because we haven't seen what C.J. Stroud does in a full season, and Lamar Jackson is the better quarterback. So I see the Ravens winning that. Next up, the Buccaneers versus the Vikings. The Vikings are a tough team, but not with the Lions. But I see them winning this game in a very close one that comes down to who does better. Next up, the divisional matchup between the Panthers and the Falcons. I see Atlanta beating Bryce Young week 1 in a close battle just like it was last year. Next up, Jaguars and the Colts. I see the Jaguars beating them up just like they have in the last few years with Trevor Lawrence leading the charge. Next up, the Titans and the Saints. I see the Saints winning because of their hard-nosed defense and their high-powered offense in a close battle. Next up, the Cardinals and the Commanders. I see the Commanders being the better team and winning this ball game. Next up, the Raiders versus Russell Wilson's Broncos. I can see the Raiders winning this one because they did a clean sweep of them last year. I don't think Sean Payton is the solution to Russell Wilson's deficiencies. I see the Raiders winning that ball game. Next up, Eagles and the Patriots. I see the Eagles winning in a blowout. And then next up, Packers and the Bears. I see Jordan Love being defeated by the Packers. Next up, the Bengals and the Browns. I see the Bengals beating the Browns for the second time in Joe Burrow's career. And then the Cowboys and the Giants. I see the Giants with the upset at home as the home underdog. And then finally, the Buffalo Bills versus the New York Jets. I see the Bills winning against the Jets in Aaron Rodgers' debut. And that is all that I have for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please make sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you're new. And I'll see you guys in the next one.